So we can just go ahead and be in the show. I was gonna count us in, but that's not where you came here. So this is the Rambles. We're back on the.
Well,
we're back
so
on the air.
you do this quick joke, and then you do the splash, and then you go straight into the show.
Splash because of all the water themes.
Look at that! Look at that! He did segues.
Yeah, that's good. We are.
Ain't no other live show give you that kind of segue.
No other live show doesn't have an intro that makes any sense. It kind of just rolls into something. And let me make a note to make a splash animation because I don't have one of those. I'm gonna punch my mic 12 times during this, by the way. So yeah, welcome back to the Rambles, and welcome back to the Rambles, and welcome back to the Rambles.
The OG Rambles.
The OG Rambles, accept no substitutions or pale imitations of this show, which started.
No Smeagol's allowed.
No Smeagol. Oh, no. When did this show start? When did it happen? Because it predates me a little bit.
Oh God.
Yeah, for like
2016.
Yeah, because 2020 is 2021 is when I came in and we started doing it.
Yeah, we did it. We were doing it in 2015.
Yeah.
One of our earliest ones I remember because there's a cover photo of me wearing a Ric Flair shirt going.
I didn't know that was an option.
That was me and John Galvin, John Stigamos now, and
John S.
and the other John Caspin.
We'll get John S on the show at some
John
point.
S.
We'll
Yes.
talk some gigabyte stuff with him. At some point, one of the two of us will not be able to do this, and we'll have to fill this seat with a warm body that talks somewhat okay. So you could be that body.
So Zach, for somebody who has not watched our rambling YouTube, Facebook videos.
They've already logged off.
Kind of crazy people.
They've already clicked the little X.
what is this?
So the Rambles, David, let me tell you, good way to do our introductions. By the way,
I'm gonna keep doing that.
there's one bug.
I'm gonna keep talking like. Where's Rachel?
Swear to me. Oh, that peaked really good. That's gonna be great. So the Rambles is sort of a show.
A show.
That's the whole description. No, it's sort of a show. So what we do is we talk about stuff at gigabytes. And if you are local to the Atlanta area, which this is gonna get a lot of reach, so you might not be, but if you are, go to Gigabytes Cafe. There's a logo somewhere, and check it out.
My wife told me I had to wear a shirt today.
Is that opposed to not wearing a shirt today?
Yeah, I was going topless.
It was
it's a hot
true.
warehouse here.
Yeah, it's well because of the no shirt.
Oh, that's
thing,
what we should do. You know, like the live from New York City Saturday Night. It's like live from Bridge Media Studio.
Oh, that's a lot better than I thought where you're going, which was gonna definitely be an OSHA violation, an HR violation. What if everyone was new?
Oh no.
No, that's not safe for a warehouse. Don't do that. So the Rambles is a show where we do this, and sometimes we talk about like stuff that's going on at Gigabytes, stuff that new stuff that's showing up there. If you don't know, the Connection Bridge is a big old distribution company, and we get cool stuff first, and then we get to send it to Gigabytes, and then you get to buy it, and you get to touch it and play with it and go, oh man, this is really cool. I really like this thing.
I get to touch it first.
Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah.
These have been sullied before they get to you. So that's what we do, and then usually it devolves pretty easily into nothing. And
and we talk about some interesting stuff, and I give some hot takes.
Yeah.
and I complain about stuff.
we somehow will devolve into aliens, the aliens universe, Thor, or what's like. There was like three things we just kept coming back to last time.
Yeah.
I've got a new one though. I don't want you to read
Good
it
to
yet.
talk about aliens. We've got Alien Romulus.
I haven't
still haven't seen it.
Okay. Oh god, that fly went right in my eye. Oh, good. So we both haven't seen it. So no spoilers in the comments. But if you have seen it, tell us thumbs up or thumbs down. Should we go see it? Because the Alien movies kind of they're sometimes there's a record.
I like them all.
Alien AVP 2. That's your go-to.
Man, you know,
It's all right.
I like a good ink black movie that you can't see.
I like a movie where I have to up the contrast all the way up.
Yeah.
Is that the one where the alien queen
like that the battle in Game of Thrones? They did that.
Yeah.
The,
Oh, that was
the Battle of Winterfell, which was like black.
a cast of thousands, maybe.
Battle of Winterfell. As a man who's rode horses, nothing irritated me more than the Dothraki charging off, frontal charge by cavalry
Yeah.
into the unbreakable, walkers.
Yes. Yeah. Who are
Just throw away half your army.
smart zombies.
But
So-
not even that. Cavalry is a harassing force
Mhm.
that's used to break morale. Can't harass on a frontal charge. You can't break the morale of a dead thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think what happened
Anyway,
is
what were we talking about?
Game of Thrones, a relevant topic in today in 2024.
I just started watching it again.
I think what happened is they got to that scene and they went, crap, we got a lot of horses. We got to ride out of this scene really fast. Have them all die. What are we going to show? Nothing. Some torches.
Yeah, we'll just have one guy run back.
Yeah, one guy gets back, and that's it. Because the zombies were like, well, that guy's...
Welcome to Rambles. We are witty.
Yeah. What was the question? What is the Rambles? This is the Rambles.
This is the Rambles. Zach has a paper that has a list of things to talk about, and I make him not follow it.
That's true. I struggle to get through 5 items on a list Well, David razzle dazzles me out of this casual conversation. Oh man.
Anyway.
Okay. So hey, we have some stuff going on at Gigabytes.
Okay.
That are events. Speaking of flanking and horses,
Hey!
there's an Old World tournament on September 7th.
But
So
Zach, what is the old world?
the Old World
Is the best world.
is what blew
Continue.
up. So Age of Sigmar, a better game could be happening.
Oh.
See, I'm trying to get the comments going.
No.
'cause the
Yeah.
people-
Yeah.
Because I think they're both cool. So the Old World,
There's old world purists like me, and there's people who are wrong, like Zach.
like me,
Yeah.
and there's people that like fun games. So
Like me.
this bit just goes on forever.
Yeah.
So the Old World tournament, it's the Warhammer, the Old World. It's the rank and flank Warhammer. It's basically the last edition before the world blew up. Plus they refined
There's
some
some
of the
good changes
rules.
to it. There's some good changes.
They made it slightly faster, which is
Slightly faster. They did. The only thing I hear complaints about is they did make it very like hero dragon heavy. So like if you're a hero and a dragon, you're very hard to kill.
I mean, I can't argue with that. Canonically, that's always been what won awards in America and other countries was who has the biggest dragon.
Who has the biggest dragon? Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I can't argue with that. Because they also, Old World has those crazy, the snake dragons for a while with the Warhammer sculptors were like, what if every dragon had a 9-foot neck and a crazy wyvern tail?
Yeah, what if every dragon was a mix of Asian influence and Tolkien?
Yeah.
They're
then
worms, by the way.
But then had giant cartoon faces because they couldn't really quite
Worms.
nail
Smog is a worm. Smog's not a dragon. Or
Wait
is
a
he a
minute.
drake?
I don't know.
Is he a drake or a worm?
Does he,
Answer in the
Drake?
comments. I thought he was a worm.
I don't want to call Smog a Drake.
They
'cause
call him the Great Drake.
Kendrick's going to go after him.
They call him a great drake.
I don't know.
He's not a dragon.
But then, but then what's a dragon in that universe?
A dragon has to have. Oh, there's like a set thing a dragon has to have, but it's not what Smog is.
There's one person at home who knows this. Who's
Tim Azelton,
Tim,
your time has come.
Furiously like, it's because a dragon can only come out of the second age. It has to be born under a golden. Yeah, I'm sure.
But anyway,
So that's the Old World tournament. That's
Coming
September
up this
7th.
Saturday?
It's
September 7th.
Yeah, September 7th. See,
Next
I'm
Saturday.
not putting a thing that's in a day because you're watching this on a Friday. So if you didn't know about the weekend, then next Saturday. After that is an RTT tournament on September 14th.
That 40K.
Is that what RTT is?
Rogue Trader Tournament?
Sure.
Yes.
That's when I was hoping you would know what that means.
I have no idea what happens to Big Boy.
But you're wearing the shirt. The Skinwalker. He doesn't actually go there. And then, hey, look at this.
Sugar,
water. Pull a
There's
whole
so
face
many
up.
references that you young kids are just not going to get.
Just wait until we get down to the question, because I go back to the 80s for
man.
this one. This is for us. This is
All
for
right,
us.
what
and
do we
the
got?
old
So that's
people.
September 14th. We got a Rogue Trader Tournament. All these signups are can be done through our website, by the way.
Yeah.
So gigabytesonline.com.
You can go there and buy the tickets.
You
And
have to buy the tickets
yes.
there. Please.
It's actually really convenient.
Yeah,
To be
because-
completely, since we started doing that, I've actually really liked it, because then
Yeah.
I can buy a ticket and have it remind me that I bought a ticket.
Well,
a month
that and
later.
the tournaments sell out so quickly.
So, the camera just does that sometimes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I
just
don't
taking
know
my
why
picture.
it does that. It's been doing that all morning.
No photos, please.
It just randomly does that. So yeah, that's RTT tournament. If you know what that is, you've already bought your tickets. If not, and you do know what it is, go buy your tickets. And then September 28th is an Age of Sigmar tournament, which I will be, which David says do not support the store and go there and play this game.
No, I love it. It's too much cool. I
Yeah.
just don't play it.
I think, well, do you play Old World? Okay, then. The truth has come out. So that's on the September 28th. That got posted. I don't know if the packet is up yet. John S., get that packet up, buddy. And you can go sign up and get the tickets there. I'll probably go to that one because it's a rare non-trade show, non-convention weekend for us. So I can actually go out and
such a
play the
rarity.
game. Yeah. Yeah, because we definitely have a lot of that stuff. We just come out of the 5 trade show gauntlet. Like every 2 weeks, there's another one. And we'll, if you have questions on that, and you're like, hey, what would be cool is to see these jokers go to a trade show and like do live reporting. We could do that. We could walk around. I can give a microphone. You can walk.
I
up
could
to
do my
people.
standard trade show thing, which is go to the show, get sick, and go home early.
Yeah, David likes to go to trade shows and possibly die about a day into
Sure.
them.
Sure. You haven't lived, you have to run to a convention floor restroom.
Which are well kept and maintained during Gen Con.
It's the only time I've ever seen a lion in a men's restroom.
Oh, a lion. I think it said a lion at first.
Yeah,
I was
lion.
like, an actual guy dressed as a lion in there. No,
Well,
those,
that's Dragon Con. That's this weekend.
that is this weekend.
weekend.
And hey, if you're going to Dragon Con, you don't have to. You could come hang out at Gigabytes and play games and not be around 700,000 sweaty people. Dragon Con's cool and all, but man, as I've gotten into my late 30s, I'm like, I just don't have.
To
I
be
don't
in
have
your
it in
late
me.
30s, that would be the day.
Oh, wait a minute. You're like a year ahead of me.
Yeah, my early 40s.
Oh,
Sir.
snap. All right. This show is
Child.
multi-generational. Multi-generational show we have here. We're appealing to all the audiences of white men from 35 to 43.
He's
That's
you. I was born in the late 1900s.
So was I.
Oh yeah, right. Anyway, yes.
Anyway,
We haven't even got to the calendar.
no. The last thing is the Calamity on Friday the 13th, which is the tea and tarot thing. So you can go get your crystals recharged.
that's cool.
I'm told.
That's cool.
I'm not going to make fun of that because I don't know anything about it,
That's
but it
kinda
seems
cool.
neat.
I like tea.
Yeah, I don't understand tarot reading, but I like having them done because it feels like one of them is going to
Well, the
kick me
thing
off
is, you
into,
don't want to get the king inversed because that's bad.
Is it? I thought. I don't know either. I always hope
Sounds
that, like,
good though, right?
you know, in the 80s.
I hear
slash
inverted
90s,
is always bad when they're inverted.
Well, yeah. Usually, you got to see a doctor. But you know, in like the 80s and early 90s, that every child adventure movie started with like, oh, they went and saw a mystic soothsayer, or they found a magic thing, and then they
What you
kicked
have
off the
to
adventure.
do, right? You have to do. Here's what you have to do. Yeah, I want someone to do this and record it. So while they're putting out the tarot and they're reading it, it's getting really serious, really deep. And you're connecting your future and your chakras and all that stuff. You and me just go fish.
Can you just, as the tarot cards are coming out, you slide a Charizard card in underneath
The Emperor
it?
on the golden throne inverted. Go fish. Got any seven?
Got any chariots? I think there's only one. I don't know. We probably offended somebody with that bit. So hey,
more than likely, that's
let's
what we
talk about some new games that are at Gigabuds right now. You can get. We have. It's a weird. There was a theme, and then the theme sort of went away, but we're gonna still make the theme work.
There was a theme.
So the theme starts with the flood. I put this in the most awkward position for David.
Sure
to do
did.
this,
Look
by
at
the
that.
way. So the flood. I have not had a chance to play this game, but I can tell you it does have dinosaurs in
Yes.
it. And it is a best-selling game because we fulfilled a lot of them. So it did
Yeah,
pretty well.
so for a lot of people who don't know, the Bridge, our sister company, that I'm not wearing the shirt off, is a logistics and fulfillment company for Kickstarter. So we actually handle a lot of these at the very start and fulfill them out to the backers, and then we put them out to retail, and then we usually have them in retail. So it's great to have. So this is from Bedouin Games, and you are basically taking on the role of Noah. So it is up to 4-player. There is an expansion that makes it a 5-player, maybe 6-player.
Are you all Noah?
You are all Noah.
The multiverse
There can
of
only be
Noahs.
one true Noah. He's my son. But in the course of this game, everybody takes on the role of Noah, trying to save the animals and trying to get them onto your ark before the flood comes.
Yeah. That's basically it.
That is the game. Yeah, it's a resource collection.
It has a lot of little cool animal meeples and stuff in there.
Yeah, and there is, he's not joking, there is actually dinosaurs. There's
Yeah. So they're called cephalopods, I think? Sauropods,
John
maybe?
Sagamos is now getting so angry.
We've angered all of our deep nerds now on this show.
We're just hitting every aspect. So yeah, no, super cool. We have this. This is the English standard version. What we actually have in the store is the deluxe all in with the playmat because it's got this cool circular playmat. Actually, I've never really seen too many like that before.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a screen. It's circle. There we go.
You got it.
Yes.
Perfect.
So we have that at the store, and it's the miniature version. So all the instead of meeples is actually the full miniatures. So cool.
Cool. And if you went and got like one of those little tubes of plastic animals, like the kids get, you could probably just use those instead.
That's true.
And have all kinds of
That's
fun
true.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, that's Flood. That's available all in. And again, you play as Noah, and whoever loses the game has to then shout out that
We're sinking.
thinking, segue.
Good segue. What a dark concept, though. Whoever loses the flood, your whole boat full of animals is just immediately it just goes down.
Yes.
Well, sorry. Is that 3 lions? Just pops a hole.
So
in
this
the
is
boat.
one we just finished recently. This is called We're Sinking by Ludimus Games. Joseph Frederick. Pretty cool guy. I ran into him at Gen Con. Oh, you got a little
Yeah, I
ship.
built a little pirate ship. It
yeah.
has a little pirate ship in it.
Yeah,
It
so your
refuses
ship's
to
going
be
down.
defocused for
So
some reason.
basically, your ship is going down. We're under siege, and the captain has fled on a lifeboat. What kind of captain would do that?
A survivor.
Things are looking good. In We're Sinking, you and your crewmates perform tasks through questionable teamwork. Sounds like a day at the office.
Yeah.
All the while looking out for pirate number 1. If the ship is saved, you want to be hauling the most treasure, but if the ship sinks, you better be sure you're carrying a light enough load to escape on the last lifeboat.
So the way this works, because it's really cool, your little boat here, it's not going to show up super well. It has little levels in it, and underneath
a
the levels,
ship, sir.
Sorry, your ship has little levels where little treasure cards and things will be. So it's basically kind of a press your luck game where you're like, do I try to continue going deeper and getting the better treasure because you run the risk of the
That
ship
seems
sinking
kind
if
of
you
cool.
want
It's got like foes like the kraken, sirens, the sharks. It's got hidden actions.
Yeah.
You get to hide. So you're working as a team, but you're doing shady hidden stuff.
because you're still it's
Man.
what I like to call
That's cool.
PVE until it isn't. which is like you're all working together up until the last little
Friends
bit. and
until we're not.
then, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. So then
So then
I'm gonna
after
follow the segue because what happened after the flood?
you can't see the tower he's building in these games off screen, but it's going to fall over at some point.
You've done the arc, right? And you've been
Right.
rescuing the dinosaurs, but all dinosaurs left. What killed the dinosaurs?
The snow.
Who doesn't know his Batman and Robin? The Ice Age.
Oh, I was trying to cue you up.
And
for
what can
it.
you do in the Ice Age? You can ski.
You can ski.
It's a game about skiing. Listen, it's a hard segue. I'm sorry.
I don't know how you're gonna get into the last one. It kind of we'll figure it out. When you see the last one, it sort of makes sense as the first one, maybe. But yeah, Alpenglow is a really cool game. I gotta say, like the aesthetics of this game are. So I do a lot of the photography for all the games. You've seen them on the websites and stuff. This game's really pretty. Like it's every once in a while, a game comes through that just aesthetically is like, oh, this game looks good both in a game store and also if you have one of those nice IKEA shelves and you have the room where like when people come over, your significant other has let you put some games in that room, but also that's like the normal room, so don't get too weird with it, kind of.
Yeah, this is the coffee table game.
This game will not be so weird as putting out, I don't know, Earth Under Siege or something on the dining room table. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to play Alpenglow yet.
Yeah, it's from Waterworks Games. Another one we just did the fulfillment for. Actually, it was great. We did the fulfillment in like 2 days. Like 1,200 orders. It was incredible. I was on vacation, so I didn't do a thing. So
He wasn't skiing though.
I wasn't skiing.
Unless that boat was really big.
Unless I was water skiing, maybe.
Oh,
Who knows?
Could be, yeah.
But yeah, so you've just opened up your mountain to skiers and has invited you to build a world-class ski resort. You have what it takes to grow the village, build an expansive network of chairlifts and ski runs, and secure the right to manage the mountain. So it's an engine building game.
Yeah.
So you're building an engine.
What's kind of neat about this too is some of the locations, which are like your places you can stay. You have things like lodges and nice hotels, but then one of them is literally a friend's couch, which I assume is like if you're doing poor enough, you just sleep on the couch.
I like the variation to put in, like, you know, the We're Sinking had like secret actions and like combat and pressure look. This one actually has tiling, card playing, network building, while also engine building. So that's
it's a very building type of game. You're going to build a lot of stuff.
The pieces look to me very reminiscent of Ticket to Ride, like that.
Yeah. And speaking of the 80s, you could definitely have one friend get like the two-popped collar with the puffy vest over it and be the traditional 80s ski lodge bad guy. It's like, oh no, the boss's son wants to shut us down. If we can't raise enough money, we got to throw one last concert kind of thing. You could do that.
I just think of that movie with Lindsay Lohan where she falls in love in a ski resort.
Herbie the Love Bug?
No, it's on Netflix. Pretty good.
Which one is
She's
it?
like a rich heiress, and then she falls in love with like the competing, like, ski lodge owner guy. I don't know. Answer in the comments.
Yeah, tell us if you like it. You know, Lindsay Lohan's doing okay for herself, considering she went through some rocky stuff.
She's got those sign-on bonuses for Netflix.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
she was in that one movie with the Challengers in it, where she drives a Challenger. I think it was called Challengers. I didn't see it, but I appreciated the fact that they just named it.
It was actually Herbie Part 2. Only this time he's a Dodge Challenger.
That's kind of cool. I'm
right?
not gonna lie. I don't know why that personally appeals to me.
Who would drive a Dodge?
Oh God, some jerk probably. Yeah,
that's anything. I'm stuck in a Jeep at the moment. It's awful.
You're a Jeep guy.
Anyway,
duckies in the front. And
Jeep's not a
take
Japanese.
it off road to the
Jeeps,
Sprouts.
Jeeps aren't Japanese enough for me. I gotta have my Japanese-made cars.
Oh, that's true.
I
like a good Detroit car.
Following on for other games that we've fulfilled this month. All these games, by the way, we've fulfilled this month.
Yeah,
it's insane.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah,
and we still have time to do this dumb show.
Yeah,
like because we're making the minions work. That's
why. Hey, so finally we have Earth Under Siege. This is from Dark Horizon Games, and this one we just finished 2 days ago.
And you're holding a third of the box.
Yes,
that we
this box
kind of
is
assembled.
empty.
Because the box is actually like 2 game boxes put together, and you'll see it on the website and stuff, and you'll see it when you go into the store and check it out.
Yes.
So it is like it's a campaign based game, so like your Oath Sworn and that kind of stuff. And it is quite literally the Earth is under siege by these / if you're familiar with Doom, where you're like it's a demon, it's an alien, it's kind of a space thing.
Yeah,
that's
kind of squeaking all over my mic here.
I was like, yeah, that's gonna sound really good. Shake it in front of the microphone some. But that's kind of the aesthetic of it as a space wizard demon thing. So if you think like,
let me just fix this.
That's fine.
There
no
we
one's
go.
watching the video anyway. Nobody's watching. So it's one thing. This box is like 90% miniatures, which I didn't realize when I opened it.
Yeah.
It's
heavy.
You're kind of, I don't want to say standard campaign game, but it is like, pick your characters, they'll level up as you move through it.
Yeah.
A lot of games kind of have that sort of feel now, where you're going to be playing it for the next 4 or 5 months every Friday night to tell the whole story kind of thing. And it also has like a skirmish mode.
Yeah, and on the logistics front, I mean, the shipment, the boxes we were shipping for this for the pledges was 25 pounds. That's a lot of miniatures. Like, I mean, so there's the expansion, there's the stretch goal box, There's another box that I don't know what it is.
There's extra.
Game, I think.
Yeah, there's game trays.
Game trays. Ooh,
There's
maybe game
extra
trays.
dice.
Can't go wrong.
There's a whole extra operative set which has all new characters and
Yep.
cards and things you can use in that. So like, it's one of those games you could play for days basically. And what's cool about it, like I said, is it has like a skirmish mode and stuff. And I like these kind of games because if you don't have a friend who can sit down, or in this case, 1 to 4 friends, I guess you could just play the whole game by yourself.
Yeah.
But if you don't have friends that can sit down and constantly do that, this game has kind of a drop in and out thing. So if you lose one guy on the weekend and he's got kids or a wife or something like that to deal with, you can have the NPC in there. You don't have to wait for him. It's not like D&D where you're all trying to coordinate 5 different schedules and no one ever actually plays the game. The game of D&D is coordinating schedules.
Yes.
So that's Earth Under Siege, which I guess could have come before the flood. Maybe like that happened and then the flood happened, and then because of that,
No,
we're
they were
sinking.
under siege, and then it was the ice age happened, and the ice melted, and
Well, that
led
caused
to a wave of people coming to the country to see their jobs. Your Earth is under siege.
that's exactly what
I'm
happened.
allowed to say that I'm Irish.
Yeah, it's true. He stole someone's job. He's got one of those Irish jobs.
Stole somebody's job.
Oh, we forgot that we had another thing. To
Oh,
talk
we
about.
got one
It does
more.
not segue at all. Well, after the apocalypse of all these events have happened, you're going to have to find your own food somewhere.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is Forage. Forage is very rattly, so I'm going to hold away from the camera.
Forage.
Forage is actually a Gigamet game, so we also have our own publishing company because we don't do enough here with logistics and shipping and retail.
Yeah.
and
Why have free
sales.
time?
Why? Who needs free time?
Yeah.
So Forage is a 9-card solitaire game. It is the third in the series. The first 2 were Orchard and Grove. Forage, you can see the theme. And you were trying to earn basically points, laying down the tiles to have matching sets, matching fruits.
Yeah, fruits.
Fruits, vegetables, I think in this one.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms to score points. And then once you lay down 9 cards, you score up the tiles and you basically see how well you did. Then you just go again.
Yeah.
And then this is the little mouse he's trying to steal. I think he's an extra mechanic. He tries to like steal the fruit and veggies for you.
Yeah, but sometimes he's actually helpful because if you have one in your little
As mice are.
that you built, yeah, that's true. If you, they're really good at IT work. If you have like a fruit that you built that you don't need for your scoring combination, you can kind of hope that the mouse takes that, and then if you can work him out of the system, you
They're
get
kind of
what you don't
helpful.
want.
You can hope.
Yeah, well, he's a mouse. He's got his own ideas.
Yeah.
He's got his own dreams
So-
and things he needs to do. So
So we're super excited for this. Like we've been working with Side Room Games to license and publish this in the US. It is passing through customs right now. So hopefully by Monday or Tuesday it's actually here and we have it for sale.
oh my gosh,
$17.99.
we'll have to fulfill the 3,000 pre-orders we have for it already.
Yeah, that's good because we have 8,000 copies of the game. So I need to.
But I will say this is one of those ones that if you are interested in it, pick it up as soon as you
Yeah.
can because things like that for Northwood, same
The
publisher.
thing I hear from a lot of people is like it's so small because it's a little tuck box, right? It is easy to put in a bag and bring with you in travel, and just have a quick game like at the airport, bus stop, Put it
Yeah.
in the back of the car. I don't know.
Taking your smoke break out back, and you just need to clear your head for a second before you go back onto your line cook job. That's hectic. I've been watching The Bear again, so that's kind of where I'm at right now.
I've been watching Dexter.
Like the original Dexter.
Original Dexter. I just finished season 1.
Oh.
Did you know his brother was the ice truck killer? Spoilers.
Oh no! Spoilers for checks notes. 2016.
2016.
No, it's earlier than that.
2010 or
Yeah, wait a
2009
minute.
or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Dexter's old. Coming back. He's coming back.
Yeah.
They're coming back. Dexter's coming back. I don't know if you saw the new Dexter. I don't see how they bring him back.
It's the grown-up one from Dexter's Laboratory. Actually.
Yay.
That's the big surprise. Is Dee Dee was actually the killer all along.
Dee Dee, Deb, makes sense.
That had to have been intentional. Like,
Probably.
it had to have been just a nod or something. Since this is also coming out as a podcast, that means we're competing with the #1 type of podcast, which is white women getting killed in the woods somewhere podcast. It's true. The statistics for true crime podcasts are so much higher than
Only
anything
Murders
else.
in the Building is actually back. New season
I
just
need to
started on
watch that.
Tuesday. It's
I
really
like
good.
that.
Only Murders is really good.
You should watch that.
Really good show. But
Alright. Anyway, so
cool.
that's all the stuff.
That's all the newish stuff. I'm trying to think we're currently in the middle of the process of fulfillment for Teotihuacan. No, Teotihuacan. Yeah, Teotihuacan.
Good job.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
was
if he's
so
right or not.
pretentiously proud because I was calling it Teotihuacan, and I was like, that's how you're supposed to say it. And then I actually went onto Wikipedia and like did the little button when it says the sound and found out that I was being an idiot. I was completely wrong. So
What
it's
if-
Teotihuacan?
What if the person that programs those was just having a laugh? Just having a bit of fun. It just makes them all terrible pronunciations, so like a
Yeah.
whole generation of people can't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. So we're filling that right now. What else are we working on? What else? Yeah.
We have got a ton of video content stuff that's going to start hitting pretty soon, both with the bridge side of things and the Gigabytes things. We have a Age of Sigmar Spearhead tournament that we're going to start filming, so that in the next couple of weeks, you should start seeing the first episodes of that coming out. We have a lot of gameplay videos queued up. We have the robot is dancing to Bye Bye Bye, I believe, currently
Whoa,
on
don't
TikTok.
give spoilers.
Maybe. Oh, sorry. Well,
For those who don't know, we do have the Giga Robo is their mascot, Giga Robo.
Yes.
And we actually have a life-size Giga Robo suit. You don't know who's in the suit. You have no idea.
It's not a person? I thought the Giga Robot was just a thing we gave life to.
Yeah, that's Joe.
Whoa, okay. Oh, that's the homunculus, right. Well, speaking of robots that have life given into them, this is the perfect segue to my Zach Asks a Stupid Question segment, which is when I look over and go, oh, we got about 5-6 minutes to kill before this reaches a half-hour spot. So I got a bunch of stupid questions. All right, here it is. Could Inspector Gadget beat Robocop in a fight? Both of them are cyborgs. Both were recreated after, we presume, horrible accidents that happened. The original cyborg, Robocop, was shot and tortured and all kinds of bad stuff. Matthew Broderick's career turned him into Inspector Gadget, and then he went away.
Whoa! Again, he was in Only Murders in the Building. He was quite good in it. And also, he was in a one-season zombie show as the teacher cannibal.
The one-season zombie show?
And he was in The Producers.
I completely forgot The Producers was a movie.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Okay, so they both have similar backstories.
Don't diss Ferris Bueller.
I wasn't dissing Ferris Bueller. I was just saying he kind of just
But anyway.
it slides in. All right, but so we have the cyborg backstories. Both of them are law enforcement. Both are dedicated to law enforcement.
Yeah.
In a fight, who's going to come out on top on this?
Oh, I think Inspector Gadget all day long.
You think so?
Yeah.
But he's see, I would say yes because he's got the most stuff. Like his brain is a helicopter. But then that asks the
be
question.
like Go Gadget multi-screwdriver, and he just unscrews all the parts of
Robocop just stands
so
there.
Robocop is like all creeping and just falls apart. You know.
I guess Robocop is mostly like a face and some torso. Like he's not really much of a guy
It
left.
depends the Robocop you're watching.
I'm going with the 87 version.
You want to go off the new one where he's also a spine and one lung.
Yeah.
I think a couple of fingertips.
That way he can unlock his iPad. Otherwise he couldn't use his iPad anymore. It was
so
really
bad.
sad. Yeah, I wasn't talking about that one. I was talking about the 97 one and then the follow-up Robocop 2.
You know the biggest crime I ever had in Robocop? That was felt. How badly they treat. What's his partner's name? Lois, right? Wasn't his partner Lois?
I do not remember.
What's Robocop's partner's name? Girl. I'm pretty sure it's Lois.
Let's go with Lois.
Yeah. But how did they treat her in the third one? She just thrown away.
Yeah.
I was also, I don't know why, I was always like just unnecessarily upset about that.
Do you think she just didn't want to be in the movies anymore?
But she wasn't. It just killed her like halfway through.
Yeah, but like maybe that's when she got done. She was like, you know what? I just want to die. I'm done.
I just want to die.
How did you make it to RoboCop 3 and then go, I don't know if this is going to be a good career move
Yeah.
for me? I've made it through 2 of these things already, which is equivalent of guy with gun shoots guys and then robot falls downstairs, which is the best scene in
Who
the
was
whole
the bad
movie.
guy in the third one? I can't remember the bad guy in the third one.
I can't remember much
The
of the third
209,
one.
and then you had Coke Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was the third robot?
I can't
Oh
remember
my god,
much
what
of
was the
3.
third robot?
You're going to have to tell us at home. Tell us at home. In the comments, type the entire plot of RoboCop 3.
It had to be a robot.
Oh yeah. It's either by following the law of standard of trailers,
that's really-
sequels. It's probably a robot that is. Oh, he's checking the RoboCop Wikipedia that I printed out and put over there.
I got this. It's going to annoy me if I don't do this.
All right, well I'll keep going with who could possibly win this kind of thing. So the final consideration in this question is RoboCop takes place in a near future Detroit. Inspector Gadget takes place in the modern day, so that's their tech levels. Which right at this point we are the near future in RoboCop. Sorry everyone.
Yeah, but it's the near future in RoboCop is like, the 80s. Like,
Yeah, it's what they thought the 2000s would look like.
Yeah.
Which is not totally inaccurate in a lot of
it is a
spots.
hellish, is a dark,
Yeah.
dangerous hellscape.
Wait, Detroit is a dark dangerous. As a Dodge owner, I can say that. I don't know, that gives me leeway. So that's the tech levels they're at. We're assuming
Oh, there was ninja androids.
you could have made that up and I would have gone, yeah.
Yeah, because once you go to the third movie, you have to have Yakuza.
That is true.
It's the law. Like, by the time you get to that, the Wolverine, Yakuza. Lethal Weapon.
Yeah?
I guess Lethal Weapon waited till like 4 before they had like triads.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Does this keep working? Is there any ninjas in Return of the Jedi?
What's the Jackie Chan movies?
Well, hold on now.
That kind of went to
Like Rush Hour?
Yeah,
you
Rush
mean?
Hour.
Yeah. Well, they kind of already, that makes sense, though.
But
For a
they were-
martial arts movie to involve martial arts.
Yeah,
films.
but I don't think they went to like really hardcore triads for the third one. Or was it the first one?
Once again, all those movies kind of become one movie in
Which
my
is
head.
the one where they're leaving Hong Kong and they're meeting the ambassador to Hong Kong.
I thought that was the second one.
Oh,
thought so.
maybe, yeah, because they busted down the other guy's character. Anyway, Robocop and Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
So
I'm still going with Inspector Gadget.
you think Inspector Gadget?
I still think Inspector Gadget.
I think the thing that makes him lose is he's too nice. I think there's the moment where he hesitates, and as long as it's not one of the 4 directives.
Yeah,
that
but
RoboCop has to
as
listen to.
long as you have to remember that RoboCop cannot kill as long as he hasn't been corrupted in his directives, right? He's not supposed to. So if you're not doing if you know, Inspector Gadget would try to take him down in a non-violent way, so therefore he's not doing violence to get shot back. So what's he going to do? He's going to try to shoot him in the crotch like he did in RoboCop.
Yeah, I remember that
right?
one time. Yeah.
Well, you got to imagine that whatever horrible accident has happened to Inspector Gadget has affected his crotch, and therefore he has.
I can't stop
The
imagining.
real body's like, go Gadget wordy blade, so
that raises a question.
So the bullet does nothing.
Where are the organs inside of Inspector Gadget? And does he have any? Because like I was talking about this with a friend the other day. The hat has the propeller in it, but we've seen him without the
And
hat.
he's got like his eyes.
Yeah, his eyes come out. Like he can do the whole.
his
If he
arms.
sees an attractive lady, his tongue could roll out. He could go ooga
Maybe
ooga.
he's not actually a person.
Well, he's listed as a cyborg. Like every media that he has been in, including the more relatively
Maybe he's
new
like
show.
maybe he's like a 2016 Robocop, and he's just got fingertips, and that's the only human part.
Oh, the only part of
That's enough flesh to make him a cyborg.
Inspector Gadget is an ankle and a part of a thigh, and we got all those.
Inspector ankle.
That would explain why he doesn't have any sort of common sense. Is that he just does not have a brain. He's just all like nervous
Anyway,
reactions.
nobody says a cyborg has to be like human, right? Like he could have like the brain of like a chihuahua.
That's true.
That would explain a whole lot too.
That does explain a whole lot too. Yeah.
I'm still going. You're answering the comments. I'm still going Inspector Gadget. You're going
Yeah.
Robocop?
I'm on the fence. I kind of think I should pick RoboCop so that we have opposing viewpoints.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought you would go RoboCop, so I already have the Inspector Gadget
I
viewpoints.
do love me some Robocop.
I just thought the brutality of RoboCop, it might be like, oh, go Gadget, and then go Gadget bullet wounds, and I don't know. But then again, if he has no organs,
If he has no organs, he's got no major organs.
yeah, you've shot his ice cream machine that's built into his chest. He doesn't care about that.
Yeah, and then he gives him ice cream, and then that's like a calming, good like publicity moment. And then like Robocop has to stop because OCP charges in, and they make it into a marketing scene.
Yeah.
It's just a whole lot. You gotta go for the horrible hellscape stuff that would happen as well, where they would turn it into a marketing ploy
Oh yeah, that's true.
to shut down Delta City.
Have we ever seen Inspector Gadget just completely lose control of all of his stuff? Like I know they've played at it.
Isn't that like the thing you're supposed to do?
But
Yeah, it happens in like one of the movies.
But it never goes like full like how dangerous would Inspector Gadget be to Penny and whatever the dog's name is?
Oh,
If
God.
he just all of a sudden
More.
blades start coming out of him,
Just worrying
lasers
about
and
what
stuff.
happens if the dog is Inspector Gadget? That's actually his conscience, and he actually runs the whole show.
So the dog is like psionically linked to Inspector Gadget.
there
I
you
can
go.
go with that fan theory.
Right?
Because I've heard a lot of like Penny is actually in charge theories. Because like
Yeah,
the little
yeah.
precocious girl, Men in Black told us those are the most problematic.
Those
people.
are the dangerous ones, yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is the only one that he shot in the training simulation in Men in Black.
Yeah, that guy was just doing pull-ups. He's blowing his nose. Yeah, it's one of my. Anyways, that scene will stick with me for the rest of my life.
And
That
in fact,
and him,
he's the only one who puts the safety back on at the end.
yeah, and him dragging the table. in
I
that
like
one,
to say it's things I
that's-
noticed, but it's actually just things that pop up on my Facebook feed.
Well, it's true. A lot of content on this show, maybe. What did I read on Reddit yesterday?
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
That was it. That's
that's
the whole
it.
debate. But that also puts us at about 35 minutes, which is
I like
what
it, I
we're
like
going
it,
for.
I like it.
So the rambles, yeah, we're going to be doing this. You'll get these. It's Friday when you're watching this, or whenever, but they're going to come out every Friday. As long as the two of us are ambulatory and can, before one of us gets converted into a RoboCop or Inspector Gadget
Inspector
type
Gadget.
thing.
Yeah.
Just hollow out my brain, put a helicopter in there. I'm cool with that. So we're going to
So,
do
yeah.
this. We will sound off in the comments. Like, let us know what you want us to talk about. If you have questions, if you have theoretical debates for us, we're going
And,
to have.
and let us know if you made it this far.
And if you made it this far, comment one of those emojis that no one ever uses, like the green circle,
Yeah.
or like the number 3, but as an emoji, because you couldn't find the 3, so you used the emoji 3. Yeah.
But yeah, as we go forward, we probably will add a lot more industry stuff. So whatever you want to talk about in the industry as well. Hopefully slightly less rambling on the random side. Didn't really have. August is a weird, quiet month.
Yeah.
Like Gen Con happened, and then there's really nothing. I think PAX West is this weekend. I
guess Dragon
So hopefully in
Con.
the next few weeks we'll have a lot more craziness going on again that I can rant and complain about.
Yeah.
I didn't even complain about container prices today or anything like that. Nothing
man.
boring.
We'll get you some quality David rants coming up soon. Some real deep inside baseball rants.
I got
on
to
stuff.
rev up the engine for that.
All right. Well, that's. I think that's a good place to end it, so we can go and spend the rest of the day getting you all angry for next week on stuff.
I like it.
Excellent. All right. So thanks for watching, everybody. I've been Zach.
I am still David.
He is still David, and we'll catch you next time.